Breaking news. Federal government US concludes plans on extradition of Abba Kyari. A few days ago, we told you that the Attorney General, with heavy heart, had to tell Nigerians that they found reasonable ground on which to prosecute and, in fact, extradite Abba Kyari. And he said that they were in talks with the US. The same people they said, you remember the Attorney General some time ago told Nigerians that he has not received any message regarding the extradition of Abba Kyari. They made the police to, investigate the matter, and the recommendation, they've kept a seed leaves about it. But whether they tell us or not, the US is not like that. Okay, whoever has heard, whoever is in the airing area, we will get to know. They can't hide it for too long. They will try and hide it, but it will not be for too long. So the matter is all revealed. And now we are hearing that the matter coming up is that they are saying, the US and the Nigeria government, Attorney General of the Federation, plans has been concluded that the guy will be sent over. So let's see all that is going on. Malami, federal government, US concludes plans on Abba Kyari's extradition. Malami says reasonable grounds has been found for the suspension, which has already begun, and the establishment of Abba Kyari's extradition to the US. The Minister of Justice, Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has revealed that the federal government and the United States of America are discussing the possible extradition of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari has been indicted in a conspiracy in a $1.1 million fraud deal involving an internet celebrity, Raymond Habez, also known as Hush Puppy. The indictment led to Kyari's suspension, and an internal investigation was launched amidst call for him to be extradited to the US on the account of the FBI request. Speaking while featuring at the channel's television Politics Today, Malami said reasonable grounds for the suspended cop have been established for his extradition. Asked if the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation has requested the extradition of Abba Kyari, who until suspension, was the head of intelligence response team, Malami said there could be a need or perhaps the possibility of making such requests. As far as I'm concerned, the parties are discussing, the parties are collaborating, and we are working in line with the US. We're working together to see to it. We have carried out our own personal investigations from the perspective of our investigation, from the perspective of the extradition request being made. There are reasonable grounds for him to be extradited, but we are still working and looking at how things will be. If indeed anyone is found guilty by the law, then that person will have to face the consequences for his action. It will be recalled that last year, FBI Special Agent Andrew indicted Kyari in an alleged 1.1 million fraud $1 million fraud committed against the Qatar businessman. Court documents shows that Hush Puppy arranged with Kyari to have one Vincent arrested following a conflict on an ongoing scam that the two were running, of which the cop humored Hush Puppy, collected money, and this is how he got indicted. So this is what is happening right now. The plans have been concluded for his extradition, but the date has not been fixed. Stay with us. We'll be keeping you up to date on that grounds. Now, I want to bring something to your notice, okay? When it comes to Abba Kyari, who is from the north, you can see the disposition of your attorney general. You can see that he's not being truthful. Okay, you can tell very closely that the mind is neither here nor there, and his words are not clear. Okay, in regards to Abba Kyari's extradition. In fact, remember that they are still trying to hold the guy down. They are still trying to do everything possible to ensure that the guy is not extradited, because the guy has already promised them that they should do everything, after the investigation carried out by the police on his case, Remember that the Nigerian government, nobody made it known. It's supposed to be public knowledge on, on a well celebrated. When they gave him awards, we heard, didn't you hear? They made it public, a well celebrated cop who is doing, fantastically, blah, 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 blah. But when the case came, and it's the US, they cannot hide it under the carpet like they would normally sweep it away, and the matter will die in natural death. They could not do anything to it. They started, keeping seed leaves. Okay, they will not say it as it is. They were, in between here and there. They will not come out and say it as it is. Yeah. So this is what is happening. Abba Kyari's case, the US and them, they've concluded plans. Okay, extradite him to the US. The plans have, he cannot do anything about it. I mean, he can't hold him any further, but I don't know how they are going to, get him to close his mouth, because one of the first thing he told them was, if I step there, all hell will be let loose. Oh, from all the things going on. He even talked about genocides, abnormalities going on that the world will hear of what is going on in Nigeria. He will not just give, rat race on the information. He will give them with timeline and investigation, and they should go and find out. They will see things for themselves. In case you're not aware, there are dodgy cells and all that going on in this country. There are so many things that are not right. Okay, there are dodgy things going on in this country where you see that you'll be surprised, that some persons are being kept in underground cells that nobody is aware of. There are a lot of things going on in this country that you don't even have a clue. So he said, well, everybody we get to know. Everybody. You want to disgrace, let's disgrace ourselves now. So these are part and parcel of the things that they are discussing and they are looking at, and they are saying, we will let everyone know all matters. We'll lay everything on we'll lay the cards on the table, and we'll let it all down, and everybody will be aware of what is going on. So these are part and parcels of things that are going on, and we thought to bring you up to speed. Our job is to bring you up to speed with all the things going on in the country. Abba Kyari's case has been concluded, but the date for the real extradition has not been fixed yet. We'll keep you up to speed as the matter unfolds. Remember that every one of us have got a duty to speak out. Otherwise, they will oppress us. So we have to continue to speak out against wrongdoing, injustice, and bad things going on in the administration. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.